I'm going to show you my top 8 VST plugins when it comes to vocals mixing in FL Studio. We're going to do this right after the intro. Yo, the name is Gossa once again, and still the solution career, providing solutions to your problems. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Turn on the notification bell, like the video, leave a comment and subscribe. First thing first, I'm gonna route you to the mixer track 1. Alright, then let's go to the mixer track 1. Change it to song. I've been around the world searching for your love. Alright, so the very first plugin that I use when it comes to vocal mixing is to detect the key. Alright, and for me to know the key for the beat or any vocals, my favorite is Autotune 2 from Antes. So what this plugin does is that it's listening to the vocals or the instrument and it will tell you the right key. All right, this is number 1 on my list. All right, Autotune 2. So anytime you insert Autotune 2 on an instrument or vocals, it will listen and tell you. All right, and what I also like about that is that you can actually send it to Autotune straight up. All right, so what you're gonna do, let's play the vocals, and as you can see, waiting for transport. So it is listening the world searching for your love. Now I find you, girl. I promise you, I never let you go. Alright, so now as you watch here, this is D major, alright, D flat major, and it also give you another key. So if you try this one and it's not working, you can actually swap here, and now you can see B flat minor. Alright, so now number 1 on my list is Autotune 2. It allows me to detect the key for any unknown instrument or vocals. So right after detecting the key for the vocals, the next VST plugin on my list is Autotune Artist. All right, as you can see, let me detach. When it comes to auto-tuning, my favorite is Autotune Artist. And guys, let me open auto key again. Let's detach that one too. Earlier on I mentioned that you can send it to Autotune directly. All right, so the moment I click here, it will send the key from the auto key detector to the Autotune Artist. All right, so let's click that. Boom, and now you can see, let me hide this. Now you can see it's B flat minor, everything has been set. Second plugin on my list is Autotune Artist. That's my favorite Autotune. All right, with Autotune Artist you can actually control the routine speed. All right, super simple. You can crank it all the way to whatever that you want. It also gives you the flex tune, then natural vibrator, humanize. It is simple to use. That's why I like this Autotune. All right, so let's try that. I've been around the world searching for your love. Now I find you, girl. I promise you, I never let you go. You can actually give it a little bit humanized. If you want to know much about Autotune, then go and watch my previous videos. I take you through everything step by step. All right, moving on to the next plugin on my list, which is a compressor. And guys, when it comes to compressor, I like the FabFilter C2. all right, so when it comes to compressor, my favorite is FabFilter Pro-Q. all right, so you can play with the threshold here, play with the ratio, attack, release. All right, and one thing I like about this is that it gives you the visuals. All right, when I'm mixing vocals, I want to see the visuals, all right, the graphics, so that I can actually take control over the vocals well. All right, so you can set your threshold. I've been around the world searching for your love. Now I find you, girl. I promise you, I never let. One thing I like about FabFilter compressor is that it gives you auto gain, alright, but you can actually play with that. I've been around the world searching for your love. Now I find you, girl. I promise you I'll never let you go. Now you can see the graphics here. Alright, I've been around the world. There's a lot that you can do with this compressor. Alright, if you want to know much about this, subscribe to the channel. I'll come back and show you step by step. You can actually choose presets. So if you are going for vocals, you can choose aggressive, alright, control mid, DSL, low vocals over BM. Alright, so there's a lot of presets that you can actually choose here. I like this FabFilter compressor, and let me detach it and show you something. You see, you can even EQ it straight up on the compressor. Alright, I've been around the world. There's a lot of things that you can do here. Alright guys, now I find you, girl. All you have to do is to choose from the vocal preset, and boom guys, you are cool to go. Been around the world searching for your love. Now I find you, girl. I promise it. Alright, so moving on to the next plugin on my list. When it comes to EQ, my favorite is also FabFilter Pro-Q 3. When it comes to EQ, guys, I want to see the graphics so that I can take control. Alright, so I mostly use the FabFilter Pro-Q 3, and this, you can just play with the vocals anyhow you want. You can choose the band frequencies, change it to any shape that you want, or you can play around here. High pass, low pass, all these knobs are here automatically. When you click on this low cut, it will give you the shape, and you can actually play with the decibels. Alright, so like this. Now you hear the difference. Searching for your love. Then you can play with the mid. Alright, you can do surgical cleaning. I like the knobs. Alright, easy to control. Alright, super simple. Been around the world. And one thing I also like about this FabFilter Pro-Q 3 is that you can solo any frequency and listen. Alright, so if I want to solo this frequency, I can click on the solo knob here, and guys, listen. I've been around the world. So you can actually control it. If you don't like it, then you just cut it off. Alright, it's super simple when I'm using this Pro-Q 3 to EQ my vocals. I like this one. Super simple. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Give the video a like, leave a comment, let me know where you are watching me from. Let's move on. Alright, so the next plugin on my list after EQ is DSR. Alright, and guys, I still go for the FabFilter Pro DSR. With this DSR, you can see the graphics. Been around the world. You can see the waves, play with the threshold, anything that you want. Alright, you can actually play with the knobs, or you can go straight to the preset, single vocals, and choose any preset. Female split band, female wide, male split, male wide, and so on. Alright, been around the world searching for your. If you don't know much about DSR, then subscribe to the channel. I will come back and take you through step by step. Alright, now after the DSR, guys, you know, when it comes to mixing, you have to get some effect. And when it comes to this effect, or effects, my favorite delay in FL Studio is the default FL Studio delay 2. Alright, so with this Fruity delay 2, all you have to do is to right click on the time knob, then you can choose second step, third steps, or fourth step to 8 step. Play with this step that you want. Now you hear, then all you have to do is to reduce the volume of the feedback, then control the volume of the entire delay. Been around the world searching for your love, now I find you, girl, I promise it. Alright, as you can hear, then you can even play with the feedback, change it to emmet or ping pong mode. Alright, this is super simple. So when it comes to delay, I mostly go for the Fruity Delay 2 from FL Studio. Now guys, after delay, my favorite reverb on the list is, after the delay, my favorite reverb is the Valhalla Vintage Reverb, guys. And this Valhalla Vintage Reverb is super dope. You can control the decay time here, play with the pre-delay, mix, then also you can actually choose from presets. Alright, the mode, when you click here, you can play with bright wall plate, room chambers. So whatever vocal that you are mixing, you can actually get presets here to start with. Then guys, boom, you can play with the knobs here to suit you. This is super simple. Then guys, when it comes to my saturation, when I want to brighten up the vocals, what I mostly use is the FabFilter Saturn. Where is this FabFilter Saturn? Alright, yes. So when it comes to saturation, my favorite is the FabFilter Saturn. This is super simple. You play with the knobs here to suit whatever that you like. Alright, so guys, these are my 8 VST plugins when it comes to vocals mixing in FL Studio. Super simple. If this video helps you, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Until then, stay blessed, do more music, come back for more. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.